Another Brick fan with a Disney BrickHeadz set. This is Chip and Dale. This is set 40550. Was released in March 2022. It has 226 pieces and cost about $20 when it was released. These are two iconic chipmunks from Disney. Chip is BrickHead 163 and Dale is 164. These two pranksters have been in many Disney cartoons over the years, but this particular version are based on the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers cartoon. Let's get these built and take a look at our finished chipmunks. Here are our finished chipmunks, and for me, I always tell Chip and Dale apart by their noses. So Chip has the black nose and Dale has the red nose. Dale's nose is usually larger, represented larger, so it would have been nice maybe to see this as a 2x2 rounded tile instead of this 1x1 rounded tile. But just quickly as a comparison, here's the two chipmunk minifigures that came with the Disney train station set. And here you can see Chip again with his black nose, and here's Dale, and you see how the nose is much bigger, just like I was talking about. Probably twice the size of Dale's nose. Let's go ahead and take a close look at each of these individually. Here is Chip, and he's wearing this very nice hat with the ears kind of poking through on the top. He's got the fur up on the side of his cheeks, the white background on the black nose. He's got the eyebrows here. In addition to the hat, he's wearing a brown jacket here, which is, of course, accurate to the character in Rescue Rangers. Dale is the more serious and probably more intellectual of the two chipmunks. And you can see his little white and black tail here in the back, which I think turned out pretty nicely. And I do like the sculpting here on the sides. It really gives that chipmunk feel. And he's using the nougat for the kind of fur around the rest of his body. And so you have this light tan and then the nougat kind of back and forth for the fur of the chipmunk. Here we have Dale, who's the more fun-loving of the two chipmunks. Of course, being shown off by this really nice Hawaiian shirt print, or what they call aloha shirts. I'm a big fan of aloha shirts myself, so I like how Dale expresses his personality in a brightly colored and patterned shirt. He's built pretty much the same way as Chip was, with the exception of the hat, obviously. Very smooth on the sides, done in this nougat with some texturing done in the light brown. I think they did a decent job with the print here, although this should have been probably more tan. It looks like it's kind of bled out just a little bit, which happens a lot with prints. I already mentioned about the nose. I think it should be a little bit bigger, but he does have two teeth down here. I probably didn't point this out when we were looking at Dale, but Chip has two kind of buck teeth showing underneath this. So this is a jumper plate that his nose is on, and it kind of halfway covers up these rounded tiles. Chip only had one. We'll take a look when we go back to see Chip. Ears are done the same way, although you can see more of the ear exposed here with Dale because he's not wearing a hat. And then he's got a little bit of wild hair kind of up here as represented by these cheese wedges. So both chipmunks are done pretty much the same. They just have different colored shirts. And of course, Dale has a different colored nose here. Back to these two side by side. As you see, they are very similar. Same eyebrows, same eyes, same kind of face built. Although, like I was pointing out, two little teeth here on Dale and just one on Chip. Two really good chipmunk pieces. I think these are good looking Disney characters. Quickly on value, these are priced just like every other BrickHead, so about $10 for a full-size BrickHead. So two of them is $20. They've been extremely consistent with that pricing over the years. It does have 226 pieces, which puts it under the 10 cent per piece threshold. I use as kind of a starter for that price metric. As a BrickHead collector, I'm going to continue buying these unless they get outrageously expensive. But like I said, I think they're a very good value as is. Once again, another Disney set. Disney does account for the majority of BrickHeads, especially if you include the Marvel and Star Wars themes, because there are lots of BrickHeads from those themes as well as the pure Disney themes like Toy Story, which we'll be reviewing soon, and things like Pirates of the Caribbean, Beauty and the Beast. There's a huge list of these, and I've reviewed a lot of them, so be sure to check out my other BrickHeads reviews if you're interested. Overall, a nice BrickHead set. I'm happy that this theme has not died. They do probably 20 or so a year, and I expect they're going to do several more this year, some more in the pets theme and other themes as well. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this BrickHead set. I'm going to get started on my next video, and until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my BrickHeadz review playlist up here on the screen.